Fancy. Tried to. I did worked last time. Hold on. Let me try that again. There we go. Whip. There you go. Yeah. Do the poker wash. Learn that one. Washing means just all the cards get on the face down. Today's numerology number is 4. So I'll shuffle a deck 4 times. Come on. There you go. Two. This deck comes with 3 Joker cards. There. Reset. Got 8 of diamonds. King of hearts. And 2 of clovers. Give me a second to get my thoughts. Okay. These have different sets of rules. So for reading, the 8 of diamonds is progress, movement, skill development, and focus. The King of Hearts, emotional mastery, kindness, creativity, support, masculine energy. And then the 2 of clubs, partnerships, communications, ideas coming together, and cooperation. So if you were interpreting this, a weed might help in specific ways, like loosening you up emotionally, or help you connect more deeply to the creative flow of singing. The 8 of diamonds shows the progress is possible, but paired with that 2 of clubs, and suggests that the real improvement comes from practice and connection, um, either with your own voice or possibly working with somebody who gives good feedback. The cooperation there. So the advice, we could help relax tension or open you up emotionally, but it won't replace technique or practice. Used mindfully, it might help enhance your creativity or get in your feelings when you're singing, especially if nerves or overthinking gets in your way. But the cards suggest balance. Don't rely on it alone. It's your reading there, Star. Ace of Hearts. 7 of Spades. 7 of Clovers. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. Okay. So the Ace of Hearts is new beginnings in love, emotions, home, heart-centered energy. The 7 of Spades, secrets, warnings, loss, trickery, some tricky situations, and deception. And then the 7 of Clubs, effort, perseverance, standing your ground in challenges. So the interpretation is you're entering a new emotional phase or starting something fresh, but it's surrounded by caution. The 7 of Spades warns of hidden challenges, possible dishonesty, or something not being what it seems. The 7 of Clubs shows that perseverance and standing firm will be key. You'll need to defend your energy and boundaries. So the message overall is protect your space. And something new is unfolding emotionally, but be mindful of who or what you let close. So stay steady, trust your instincts, and keep putting in the work. That's what will last. What's fake will just fall away. That is your reading there, Dream. Joker. Must be the friend. 10 of Spades. 9 of Clubs. All right, give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay. So the keywords for these are wildcard energy, unexpected, the unexpectability, endings and beginnings, freedom and detachment. The 10 of Spades, final ending, betrayal, painful truth, rock bottom. And the 9 of Clubs, strength, resilience, experience, and learning from hardships. Ooh. So, for this interpretation, it looks like a clear message of closure. The Joker shows that this connection was unpredictable and or not meant to be held tightly. It came with the lessons, but also a lot of chaos. The 10 of Clubs, sorry, 10 of Spades confirms a hard ending, possibly involving a betrayal, hurt, or simply the painful realization that things can't go back to how it were. But the 9 of Clubs reminds you that you're stronger and wiser for it. So the message over here, this chapter is just done. So what happened? What happened hurt, but it freed you. The lesson wasn't about holding on, it was about recognizing your own strengths and moving forward without bitterness. The Joker clears the way for something new, better alignment, and better aligned connections. Yep. King of Clubs, King of Hearts, Seven of Diamonds. Right. Gather my thoughts. So the keywords for these the King of Clubs, authority, maturity, practical wisdom, control, leadership. King of Hearts, emotional depth, compassion, love, balance, generosity. And Seven of Diamonds, reflection, reevaluation, progress in material manners, and assessment. So, this interpretation, sorry, a little skewed. The Kings suggest that he's a person who tends to keep control over his emotions or actions, potentially hiding them beneath a mask of practicality or emotional reserve. The Seven of Diamonds shows there's a sense of self reflection happening where he might be reevaluating the situation, but possibly feeling some sort of loss or a missed opportunity. However, it doesn't directly indicate deep shame. Most likely, he's just trying to regain balance or control over his emotions. So while it's possible that he's aware of the impact of his actions, it may not be shame in the traditional sense. Rather, he's going through a period of reassessment, possibly feeling some emotional disturbance, but not necessarily feeling the weight of the shame. So he's sorta. He just ain't showing it. Got Ace of Clubs, King of Clubs, Seven of Spades. Okay. Uh, Give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay. So the Ace of Clubs, new beginnings, inspiration, potential, and creativity. King of Clubs, authority, stability, practical wisdom, and leadership. Seven of Spades, struggles, conflict, secrets, challenges, and deception. So the interpretation for all of this. The cards show potential for a new start or significant step, and the King of Clubs suggests that one or both parties are mature and capable of making wise, practical decisions. However, the Seven of Spades is a cautionary card. It suggests that maybe unresolved issues, struggles, or hidden factors that could stand in the way of a smooth journey towards the marriage. So the message here would be that there's a lot of potential for a strong, stable relationship, but obstacles, miscommunication, or hidden truths could complicate things. You could get married, but the path there will likely require overcoming some challenges and being open about the issues and needing that needs addressing. So you're gonna have to tell somebody that you're actually having this. Yeah, you're gonna have to open up. Yeah. Ace of Clubs, Jack of Spades, 10 of spades. Okay. Give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay. So the Ace of Clubs, new beginnings, inspiration, creative potential, and excitement. The Jack of Spades, relentlessness, communication, messages, seeking the truth. Then Ten of Spades, pain, betrayal, tough endings. So he may feel conflicted about the situation. At the Ace of Clubs shows a desire for a new beginning or fresh energy, possibly wanting to move forward or start something different. However, the Jack of Spades suggests a level of uncertainty or confusion, and maybe even restlessness in his thoughts or in communication. The Ten of Spades indicates that he may feel like something has come to an end, possibly emotional pain or betrayal involved. So the message overall, so he's likely feeling mixed of wanting a fresh start, but also struggling to weigh the tough emotions, or you know, with the Ten of Spades, there may be a sense of confusion or emotional upheaval. He navigate as he navigates how to handle everything moving forward. So he's still, it's weighing on him. Craft fairs, Seven of Spades. out of out of all the 52 cards, Ace of Diamonds, and the Joker. This deck has 3 Jokers. So, by the way, give me a second. Okay, Seven of Spades, conflict, challenges, deception, hidden issues. Ace of Diamonds, new beginnings, potential for wealth, opportunity, material success. And then the Joker, wild energy, unpredictability, freedom, challenges, endings, and beginnings. The Seven of Spades suggests that there might be some unexpected challenges or conflicts at the craft fair, perhaps some behind the scenes issues or competition that could cause tension. However, the Ace of Diamonds brings a positive outlook. There's real potential for material success or new opportunities, possibly even a breakthrough that leads to profit or a new connection. The Joker shows that things may be unpredictable with, with unexpected twists. The, that could either work in your favor or bring just a surprise. It's a card of freedom, suggesting that flexible approach may be required. So the message overall, the fair will have some challenges to navigate, but there's a strong possibility for success and growth. Stay adaptable, Joker card here, and prepared for the unexpected, whether it's competition or a hidden obstacle. They won't stop the opportunities that are most likely coming your way. So keep an open mind and stay flexible. King of Diamonds, the Joker, and Six of Clubs. Right. Give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay. King of Diamonds, stability, financial success, practicality, grounding energy. Joker, wild energy, unpredictability, freedom, new beginnings and challenges. And then the Six of Clubs, harmony, balance, cooperation, progress, positive growth. So in the realm of love, the King of Diamonds suggests that there's someone in the picture who brings stability, maturity, and practicality. This could be your own energy or the energy of your partner who's dependable, solid, and goal oriented. The Joker indicates some unpredictability or freedom in the situation. Perhaps there's a need to change a new or unconventional approach to love, or the relationship could be in a period of flux and change. The Six of Spades shows a positive trajectory, indicating that things will move towards harmony and mutual cooperation with potential growth and progress. So, the overall message, there's a solid foundation, but there's some unpredictable or changing energies around it. Don't be afraid of the changes. They could lead to positive growth and bring balance back into your life. Stay open to new opportunities or shifts as they may lead to progress. Go with the flow. 3 of diamonds. 5 of diamonds. 7 of hearts. Give me a second to gather my thoughts. Okay, so the 3 of diamonds. It's effort, growth, collaboration, building something slowly. 5 of diamonds. Change in finance or values, instability, shifting priorities. 7 of hearts. Dreams, desires, choices in love or emotions. Fantasy versus reality. So the interpretation for all this. Right now, your energy is focused on building something up, maybe your work, your skill, or your personal stability. Um, but the 5 of diamonds shows that changes are happening, especially around money, resources, or what you truly value. This could feel unstable or uncertain. The 7 of hearts says your heart or emotions are heavily involved. You might be dreaming big, hoping for something more, or facing choices about what really makes you happy right now. So the overall message is that you're in a growth phase, but not everything is settled yet. Be mindful of where your energy and resources go. Just stay grounded while you dream. What you desire is possible, but it will take some steady effort and clear choices to turn fantasy into reality. And then, your second question, something unexpected. Ace of spades, ace of diamonds, 2 of hearts. Okay. Give me a second to get my thoughts. Okay. So the ace of spades is a truth, clarity, breakthroughs, sudden realizations, endings and beginnings. Ace of diamonds is new opportunities, money, gifts, material beginnings, and prosperity. And then the 2 of hearts, partnership, connection, unity, emotional bond, and harmony. So yeah, there is something expected is on the way, but it looks good overall. The Ace of Spades suggests a sudden truth or realization that clears the air or shifts your perspective. It could be an ending that makes room for something better or a breakthrough moment. The Ace of Diamonds points to a opportunity, possibly financial or a gift or something of value. The 2 of Hearts ties this to connection. This could involve a new deepening relationship or partnership or coming together with someone in a meaningful way. And then the message overall, expect an unexpected truth or clarity. It opens a door or a valuable new opportunity. Connecting to partnerships or love. It feels like a blessing in disguise kind of an energy. So what's relieved, revealed, excuse me, what's revealed or shifted will align with you and some or someone better. That's the unexpected coming up. Week ahead. Jack of spades, 9 of clovers, and 9 of spades. A lot of All right, let's see. Okay. The Jack of Spades is a curiosity, restless energy, sharp thinking, news or messages. The Nine of Clubs, strength, persistence, standing my ground, resilience. Nine of Spades, worry, stress, overthinking, sleeplessness. That is so right. So this week looks like a mix of mental energy and perseverance. The Jack of Spades says, expect news, messages, or situations that require sharp thinking or quick responses, like my stream. I'm guessing you might, uh, I might, feel restless or like I'm watching, like someone's watching my back. I don't get much sleep. The Nine of Spades is my reminder that I have strength. I have the strength to get through things. It's enduring because I work nights, so I've been hustling. Yeah, I get 4 hours of sleep in the morning, maybe three, and then before work I get another 3 hours of sleep because I have my dogs. But thankfully, my hubby is taking care of the dogs right now, so he's feeding them, and I'm not having to. The Nine of Spades warns, though, of stress and anxiety, possibly more in my head than in reality, overthinking and letting my worries spiral. I have some other things going on, plus the political. So there's a lot of things going on in my head that I kind of hold back from. I don't want to give out too much to me, but yeah. Um, so the week might test my patience or my mental peace. So I got to stay sharp and don't let the stress get the best of me. I got to protect my energy and handle what I can and let go of the things I can't control. So there's a lot of things like you have no control over. You just got to like let it go. It's like let let it happen. I got to I'm stronger than my worries. I got to stay grounded and stay smart. That's my week ahead. Got the garden, querent, and the anchor. Ooh, just these. Get my thoughts in order. Okay. So the garden is public social settings, gatherings, networking, community. Uh, the querent is you, your focus and your role in the situation. And then the anchor is stability, long-term goals, security, and being grounded. So the reading shows that you're being very present and involved in a social setting or a community space. This garden card, whether it's online or in person. And your energy is tied to connecting with others right now. And the anchor shows this isn't just temporary, it's about building and lasting connections, establishing your presence, or finding stability through networking. And then the overall message is that you're stepping into a period where being seen and connected with others leads in long term security and growth. The key to stability, anchor here, uh, shows up in public spaces, is to show up in public spaces, being authentic to yourself, and allowing your social presence to work for you over time. Strong, steady connections will anchor you where you want to be. So that social setting is probably your birthday party or something. Unless I just ruined a surprise birthday for you. Seven of diamonds. Two of spades. Five hearts. Give me a second. Gather my thoughts. Okay. The seven of diamonds is a reflection, reassessment, growth in material life and patience. Two of spades is division, choices, tension, separation, decision making. Five of hearts is change in love or emotions, freedom, and new experiences. Your birthday looks like a moment of pause and reflection. You might be rethinking your goals, what's worth your time, or how far you've come. The two of spades shows that there might be some emotional distance from certain people or situations, like you're quietly deciding who or what stays in your world moving forward. The five of hearts, it's a good sign that change is coming in your heart, like new feelings, a new connection, or just feeling lighter or freer emotionally. So the overall message, this birthday feels like it's a turning point. You're sorting through your values, making quiet but powerful decisions, and settling yourself up for emotional growth and freedom. The year ahead wants to bring you love, joy, and experiences that actually feel good, but starts with honoring what you want right now. That's your birthday reading. Four of Hearts, Seven of Spades, Nine of Spades. Give me a second. Okay, so the Four of Hearts is stability and love, comfort, emotional foundation, home energy. Uh, Seven of Spades, challenges, setbacks, deception, lessons learned. Nine of Spades, stress, anxiety, overthinking, things feeling heavier than they are. So the interpretation is this birthday energy feels like you're craving peace, safety, and emotional security, but recent struggles or lessons may still be lingering in your head. Uh, the Nine of Spades shows that anxiety or stress might try to steal your joy, but a lot of that energy feels internal, like a mental clutter more than reality. And the overall message, this birthday marks a need to protect your peace and emotional space. You've learned hard lessons, and some memories or worries may still be creeping in, but they won't have that power over your future. Let this year be more about clearing mental stress, building calming environments, and surrounding yourself with people who feel like home. The quiet winds, the gentle days, and the safe love. That's the vibe you're gonna lean into now. It's coming your way. Four of clubs, eight of diamonds, nine of hearts. Hey, give me a second. Gather my thoughts. Okay. So the four of clubs. So stability, routine, foundation, patience. Eight of diamonds, work, focus, skill building, financial progress. Nine of hearts, wishes fulfilled, emotional satisfaction, dreams coming true. So the interpretation for this, what's coming up for you looks steady and promising. The four of clubs shows you're setting solid foundations, creating structure or better habits in your life. The eight of diamonds says your work or skills or financial focus is paying off. Uh, this is a hustle energy, but in a productive way. The nine of hearts, it's a wish card. It says emotional happiness or something your heart really wants is lining up for you. So the message overall is keep building your foundations, stay focused and consistent, because it leads you to straight towards emotional rewards and blessings, where you're being worked on, what you've been working on, excuse me, or wishing for is actually within reach. So just stay patient and stay ready. That's your reading there, Phantom. Ah, Eight of Hearts, Queen of Clubs, Five of Clubs. A second to gather my thoughts. Okay. So the Eight of Hearts, it's support, connections, networking, emotional fulfillment through others. Queen of Clubs, ambition, creativity, leadership, being seen and respected. The Five of Clubs, change, growth, challenges that push you forward, competition. So the interpretation for this is that your career energy is moving into a space of connection and recognition. The Eight of Hearts shows support systems or helpful people showing up. Networking or collaborations could open the doors. The Queen of Clubs reflects your energy, creative, driven, and ready to step up into more leadership or visibility. The Five of Clubs suggests changes are ahead, possibly challenges, new roles, or competition. But these shifts are exactly what your spark. It's going to spark your growth. So the overall message is in career, people and connections matter right now. Keep showing up as that bold creative force because a change is coming and it's designed to push you towards bigger opportunities. Don't fear the competition or the shifts. They're a sign that you're leveling up. That is your career one. Let's go over to your life. So I'm not going to reset it because it's still your energy, your life. Five of Hearts, King of Spades, Two of Spades. All right. Wait a second. Gather my thoughts. Excuse me. Okay. The Five of Hearts. It's emotional change, freedom, breaking patterns, new experiences. King of Spades, authority, wisdom, detachment, strategy, protection. Two of Spades is division, choices, separation, or needing clarity. So your life energy right now is about emotional growth and breaking away from your old cycles. Five of Hearts here. The King of Spades shows you're stepping into a wiser, more strategic version of yourself, cutting through the drama, setting boundaries, and protecting your peace. And the Two of Spades suggests that you're at a crossroads, choices needed to be made, or you're feeling some distance from certain people in part of your life. But the overall message is life is pushing you to choose you, choose you. Uh, Change is necessary, and it's okay to detach from what no longer serves you. The Two of Spades says clarity is coming, but the path forward will require honesty and possibly letting go of things that divide your energy. It's head over heart time. So, strategy, wisdom, boundaries will guide your next moves. That's your life reading. All right, everybody. See you later. Hasta luego. Sidechain. Hold on. Let me.